We're going to watch Cooch hang a door. It's always an enjoyable time. The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to tell you about what I've got going on for the new year because some things are going to be changing. They've already been changing just very quietly. And I do want you all to notice that in all of my long format videos as of late, we have been doing fundraisers for the people out in California who have been adversely affected by the wildfires. And we want to make sure that we're taking care of those folks, letting them know that they're in our thoughts and prayers. That is something that will be continuing on, whether it's the wildfires or other things that affect Americans. I'm going to try to focus on America as much as possible, keep the money local, keep the money at home, because that's what
Nice,
I
good for you.
prefer to do. So there you go. I'm also excited about the new year to see what's coming out in the tool world. What's up, Dan B?
What's up, Dan?
Very anxious. Now, I will not be doing as much tool buying this year. John, how you doing? As I have in years past. In years past, I've spent, $10,000-$15,000 a year on tools, at least for the time that I've been running this channel. I'm not going to do that now. I'm pretty happy with the tools that I have. I will be buying some here and there, but it's not going to be anywhere near the volume that I have bought in the years past.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Austin. B Dubs, Jamie True. We will be focusing more on tool deals and saving you all money as we go out and look. Thanks to Mancaver for pointing this out to me and helping me kind of find where I can fit as far as I don't need to keep buying the tools, I already know as much as I'm going to learn about tools. And there's really no need for me to continue to buy more and more and more and more. So we're going to focus on that, saving you guys money. And
Nice.
just having fun, because that's what we want to do. But besides, on the tool deal videos, a lot fewer trolls, a lot fewer negativity, people going, "You don't like my brand."
That's
I
great.
want them all to know what they sound like in my head. It ain't good. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's
It's
great.
not
I
good.
gotta cut this. I gotta cut this door.
Yes, he's going to be cutting the door as he's getting ready to hang it. Now that's into his social media room that he has set up.
Yeah.
He's going to hang a door. Hanging a door it's a deceptively easy, hard task. And what I
If they're
mean by that,
pre-hung, dude, you can just throw them in.
yeah, as long
This
as the
one's
space is there. Mine, when I hung mine, I was almost 2 inches different at the bottom, at the base, than I was at the top.
beautiful.
So it does make a difference, and unfortunately, you can't really cut those out. So I tried to get one that would fit as close to the perfect at the bottom because that's easier than cutting out a whole bunch of concrete. I tried to
Yeah.
get one that was narrow at the bottom. Unfortunately, they don't really sell a 28-inch wide door, at least not in my area, with a frame. So we ended up having to do this. So basically, no new rigid tools coming out this year. I take it, John.
Do,
If
do,
there are new rigid tools, rigid always has new tools coming out. If there are new rigid tools, I will probably pick them up because that is um, probably the brand that I'm most associated with.
this store has a backstory. You'll notice that we don't have the striker side of the
Yeah.
door. Um, got it for a good deal. My opening is non-standard, just like you're talking about. So I really would need a 28-inch opening. The opening of this, the actual opening is 31. This is a 30-inch door. By the time you figure all the framing, it comes up to almost 32 inches, right? So obviously won't fit. So this works out. We are going to swing this into a custom side eventually. We're going to hang it tonight. and
All
get
right.
it going.
Well,
That
let's do it.
dog is 16 years old. He
Oh,
makes a lot of noise and sounds like a motorcycle starting. Do I need to get him out of here?
no,
Can you hear him?
no.
You sure?
Yeah, I hate to tell you this. I've got the NFL playoffs in the background. What a heck of a game earlier between the Eagles and the Rams. I thought the Rams could pull it out at the end because they were just marching down the field, and at one point you thought it was out of reach, and then the next thing you know, you're like, oh well, this is a game. I love playoff football in the snow. Get both games today in the snow. That's my favorite to watch football in. There's nothing quite like it. Reminds me of back when I was a kid in the '70s, watching football games in the snow because everybody was outdoors. It was so great back then. I really did prefer it in the old days. As far as that goes, Jamie True, did you watch it, Banger? I thought it was good. I found so many deals at Lowe's when I was up there this week that I was impressed. Truly, we were finding 75, 85% off. Those are Knipex pliers that he's working, by the
They still
way.
won't grab it. They still won't grab it. Okay.
Oil up. What's up, Wilderness Preacher? How you doing?
What's going on,
So,
Wilderness?
no, um, pointing out the fact that you can see very, very striking similarities between the Craftsman line and the dewalt line, to where even when you use those tools, you can't tell the difference. Like if you were blindfolded, you wouldn't know. You're all right, Trail. Preacher, yeah, I'm searching for the Bosch 1 and 9/16. Good luck on that one. I have found now two stores that have had that deal. One in Kansas, one in Missouri. And that's why I mentioned that I was in Independence, Missouri for that one. So maybe that'll help you out. They didn't have any left in Independence. I was surely shown it if they had. The one in Kansas that I had shown in weeks prior, they still had two when I was there last week.
We're just gonna
Two for
cut it.
$125. That's
I was hoping
ridiculous.
to pull these nails out before I cut it, but we're just gonna cut it.
All right.
So now turn your volume down. There's your warning. Vacuum's going on, and then the flex.
Kansas, the Manses showed up.
What's up, Kansas?
No, you know what? Just enjoying it. I want to enjoy YouTube with Denny. I enjoy YouTube this year more than I have really since maybe the early part of last year. Remember, kids, this is perfectly safe. Wear a condom. 21 I left. Oh, you left it. Damn, Jamie, that's too bad. Rigid needs to update the Max Force. You mean the Mega Max? Is that the one you're talking about, Peter?
Probably.
That stuff is amazing.
But actually cut the nails without really too much tear out. Pretty smooth with, I mean, those are pretty thick staples too. I could probably, yeah, you can see the gauge right there, what they were.
Okay, so probably 16 gauge staples.
Probably maybe 15. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
thick. And then we used the flex vac. I just made a short on this actually. We used the flex vac with the extraction.
Thank you, Trail. Oh, good.
And the extraction on this is amazing, man. It actually shoots the dust whatever direction, coupled with that flex vac, man. It's a good combination.
Yeah, Jamie.
And it's not a huge saw.
No, it's not. Well, it's an inline, so it's going to be tiny. It's going to have a small. It's going to have a small footprint. Rigid rotary hammers, I would tell you go somewhere else. I'm personally Bosch. I think makes the best rotary hammers. Milwaukee with TTI in general, they don't make very good mega or rotary hammers. They make decent ones, not great ones. What's up, you boy? I would go with Bosch if I was going to buy one off the shelf. If you can get Hilti, you should get Hilti because it's really smooth, but nothing quite compares to the Bosch. Bosch Bulldog, you got it.
All right.
Oh, look at that! Still had plastic on that one side. That's kind of
Yeah,
nice.
missing on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to cut that side too?
Yeah, we got to cut this side too. Well,
Did you
this side was
measure it
already.
before you cut it?
The other one, yeah, that was for the width of the door. That was the top.
Okay.
So that was this way and this way.
Yeah.
We're going to go with the height now, which I believe was 81. I'm going to remeasure just to make sure.
If you were smart, you go into Ryobi for their compact rotary hammer. Oh, I've never heard such a thing. 5-hour stream? I hope not. I wanna watch the game. What's up, Rodney? I'm really excited for the Bills. They're playing very well right now. The snow has stopped, but I really want it. You had the Vibor rotary hammer. I had the Vibor rotary hammer. It does work well. It's not cordless, but but with a rotary hammer, you don't really need to be cordless. You do want them to be corded because you're going to typically use them for a longer period of time, and you want that steady, sustained power. You're not touching Milwaukee and concrete don't go together. I hate to tell you. Any TTI product and concrete really aren't friends.
Right.
Vegas always wins, probably.
Gonna make that cut now.
I watched that terrible officiating game yesterday. I'm not even going to say who. I'm just going to say the terrible officiating game. There he goes. He's got one of those right in his mind there. One of those staples. See if he hit it. No, he missed it. Should I buy my neighbor Cobalt or Craftsman? He has a learning curve, and I don't trust him with my DeWalt. Do you like your neighbor?
I want to show you this POV on this.
I personally would buy him Cobalt instead of. This
is your view. This is your view when you're looking at the cut.
Yeah.
You get a lot of view on this saw. Well, I don't know, man, because I can't see either. I can't see the phone. Is that good?
Yeah.
That's the nice window you see as you cut. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So,
who makes the door?
Probably J Weld or Jeld or hang on. Weld Gen or Gen Weld or what? What is that brand? Jeld? Oh no, it's a Steves.
There you go, Steves.
Steves. Steves.
I like him enough to spend $150 on power tools so he doesn't borrow mine. Oh wow! In that case, buy him the Craftsman.
There you go.
Tools and Tactics motto: measure twice and cut thrice. That means 3 times tactical errors. That sounds about right. I'm just going to throw that out there. That sounds about right. We are a few weeks away from getting the financial reports for 2024. I think they come out in February, early March. So I anticipate hearing more good news from Makita losing sales because their sales didn't matter that at all this year. Kind of like their tools from 2014, since 2014. Oh, and I got to get you guys reaction to this.
It's a very accurate date.
Once a month, I want to do it's just a short skit, a video, and I'm going to call it Toilet Review Zone.
Oh my God. Okay.
Right? And it's basically like you walk into the bathroom of Home Depot, Lowe's, maybe Menards, Ace Hardware or something, and you review the toilets that are there because the other channel that's titled TRZ Well, their reviews are pretty much meant for the toilet, and want to get all the catchphrases caught up on there.
Oh, that's great. Let me see if I
Is
can
the
get this all in one piece.
rigid router's amazing, by the way. Have it, love it. I want to get the new one because the one I have is probably 6 years old now, and love it. I absolutely.
Yeah.
This is going to be.
This is why you want that
man.
angled head. In case you guys didn't know, you get that free fulcrum.
How do I feel about the Akita Mac track system? I don't.
You don't.
Oh, just reviews for my own toilet? Maybe. I'll think about it. Eagles did win, Quint. Eagles did win. 5-inch random orbit sander corded. Yes, go for it, David. Sanding something you're going to be doing for an extended period of time. You don't really want to have batteries where you're switching in and out, especially
Also,
as the batteries get run down. They start leaving bigger swirl marks. Angled bend is not supposed to happen. See a doctor. Sliding door or hinges. It is a closing door, just a standard door.
yeah, hinges
that's
and
missing the striker plate.
the one in front of it. Missing the whole. Oh God.
Oh,
Hey, you fell on your face there.
Get a Bosch. If you could get a Bosch sander, get a Bosch sander. They're exceptionally nice. DeWalt also has a great sander, but not really corded sander. But Bosch makes probably my favorite sanders.
You guys did not break?
Does he have a YouTube channel?
Do I? Yeah, Tools and Tactics.
Yeah. Eagles are good. They got screwed. Yeah. My ex-wife could fix any man's angled bend. She gave it to him. She might as well fix it.
I forgot to take the little baseboard off. This is not going to fit unless I do. Glad I noticed that before I started struggling. That would have been
Bosch
irritating.
Sanders are great. I really like them. Any new snow up in Butler? No.
This little Irwin chisel here.
All right. Is that a demo chisel?
No, and it doesn't need to be. I can go get my demo chisel if you guys want to see it. Let's go get my demo chisel. I want something that goes pretty much flat to the wall as possible. That's like made for craftsmen, basically.
Yeah.
Demo chisel is probably going to do something not like that, but let's go see.
I don't know what he's talking about. I've got an excellent demo chisel. Mine will sit flatter on the wall than his. Thank you, Trail and Tactical Garage. We appreciate you subscribing to Tools and Tactics. Bosch makes a great sander. Only thing I saw issue is that someone installed pad wrong and it flew. Any chisel can be. So can any screwdriver if you hit it hard enough.
If you hit it hard enough, everything.
You really think so? I got to go with Ohio State for the big dub on the national championship.
This is kind of the DIY drawer. Note what's inside the DIY drawer.
Thanks, Chicago Gamer. I appreciate you, man. I don't know what's in your DIY drawer. Probably a drill dough.
No makita.
Oh, well, no makita. That's a step in the right direction.
That is about all they're good for. Where is that chisel, man? I had a folding chisel. I've got a folding chisel that I would like to use.
Okay.
Just because it folds and it's cool, but if I can't find it.
Panther says you only have a 5-inch strip of carpet, and it seems on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know how Notre Dame slows down the wide receivers for Ohio State. It's just too much. I think it's just too. Nobody tell him, but he still has the sticker from the store on his shirt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either. What do you think of the DCD 777? Don't buy it. That's what I think of it.
The 777?
Man, it's old.
I might even have it. Hang on.
I think it's brushed.
I think
Just tell me what it
no.
is.
Is it? What is this?
I think it wasn't until they got to what, the 7-8.
777 right here.
Oh, it is brushless.
So
Look
it
at
is
that.
brushless. It's pretty bad. I mean, let's put it into perspective here. Okay. This is the 1007, probably the world's
Ooh,
most
get the
powerful
climb.
for
Chicago
the
gang, get the
size.
climb.
Bosch probably got a little bit more power, but you can see the size of having technical difficulties here. You can see the size of the drill.
Yeah,
I mean, that's shameful.
that is, especially considered it's one of the lower torque drills.
Yeah, the fact that it's the same size as the 1007 is actually a problem.
What's up, Apache helicopter? Joshua Wilson just showed up. In case you guys missed it in the beginning, so and until further notice, we're going to be putting fundraisers on all of our long format videos. We're going to try to keep it American as much as we can, unless some other place, like if Israel got some issues tomorrow, we might do Israel. But uh, as much as we can, we're going to try to stick to Americans, Americans in need, Americans that have are in need of help. We want to do fundraisers for those. So if you watch any of my long format videos this week, you've noticed that I have the Chicago or the Los Angeles wildfire charity on there. We're making sure that we definitely want to help those folks out. I'm not worried about the Hollywood folks. I'm talking about the regular people, the folks that can't afford $23 million to rebuild a house. The folks that are going to have to struggle because the government there is going to keep them homeless for as long as possible. So we want to make sure that we reach out, let them know that the rest of the world cares about them, or the rest of the free people.
Right.
I understand. Oh, hey, this is just something that we have to do, and I want to do it. Like I said, I want to do it on every single long format video that I put out this year. Find some charity, find some group of folks or whatever. And look, I'm not asking you to donate if you don't have the money. Don't. And your family comes first. North Carolina absolutely needs help. I just don't see a charity for North Carolina. If I could, I would certainly do that. Thank you for that thumbs up, Patrick. We want to make sure that those folks know that they're not forgotten. And like I said, we want to do it in every single video for at least this year. And if it does well, ongoing. And I'm looking for $1. If you all just donated $1, I've got 95,000 followers. If we all donated $1 every single month, that's a whole heap of money at the end of the year that we can give to folks.
It's true.
And I get not one penny. I want you to make sure that you understand this. I am not affiliated to any fundraiser. I don't get any contributions.
No
I don't
one's
get
reached out or
any.
anything.
I don't get any commissions. I don't care about it. I want to help the people.
Yeah, I called him today to make sure because I saw a fundraiser was on his screen. And whenever you have a fundraiser or a sponsored or anything like that, YouTube suppresses the video in some way, shape, or form, depending on the climate of the politic world, basically.
Panther, I'm going to be
I
looking.
called you to make sure you knew it was on there, and you're like, "Yeah, I did it on purpose." No one's reached out to this guy to do that, man. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, whatever his feel is here, there's no BS about it.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Let the guy talk. Let him. He's just showing his own ignorance. If I wanted money, I'd go back to work. I'm retired, so you know. Apparently, I just don't need it. I've learned to live on what I make. So
I forgot to put the other side up.
it is what it is.
Oh man, well I remember the first one, but the second one caught me. Dang,
Thank you,
I was so
Steven.
proud of myself for remembering the first one.
Gamer. Panther, I'm going to be looking for that veterans bridge home. Definitely want to make sure that we hit that one up. Actually, if you guys have like a list of charities, I'll see if they match with what YouTube has on their end. Because I'm doing it all through YouTube. It's fundraisers that are approved by YouTube, and I'll check it through the list that they have to make sure that those charities get whatever they're getting.
Yeah.
I play with power tools all day. I do more with power tools not on video. Oh, I did learn a very valuable lesson about Timu though. I was going to say this.
Wait, you learned a lesson, or
I learned a lesson.
it came into fruition of what was always bound to happen?
Well, uh, I truly thought that you cannot mess up feet and inches. Like
Okay.
even the newest apprentice on the job, you could teach them feet and inches in a couple of minutes. But I learned a very valuable lesson about Timu. My garage door, as some of you all know, is not working right now. It's kind of on the fritz because the spring broke, and I've not been willing to go out there and risk my finger again to change the spring.
Yeah, that's something I do not play with.
So I've got to have somebody come in. We don't have anybody locally that does that kind of work. So I had to pay an extra fee to get folks to come down here.
Right.
Well, while I was waiting, I was like, well, I can insulate the outside of the garage door. So they've been showing these thermal curtains, is what they call them on Timu. So I ordered one that is 18 feet wide, and it's supposed to be 7 feet tall. Now I'm 6'4". I need you to remember that because this is important to the story. So I go out like any good craftsman will, and I mark several spots on my door, on the door frame, that's 7 feet off of the ground, and that's my top line.
Okay.
So I hang the Velcro along that top line so that it's hanging down, right? So
Right.
to the bottom of it it's about 6 feet. What was it? 6 feet 10 inches.
This desk is in
So
my
it's a
way.
2 inch strip, 2 inch thick strip of Velcro, and the Velcro is plastic. They sent you tacks to put it up. Well, every
Yeah.
time you put a tack in, it cracked. So then you're
Beautiful.
chasing the crack so that it doesn't crack more. And, you know, so I ended up
Chasing the
using
crack.
staples
Gotcha.
to hold it.
Uh huh.
And if what froze? Double,
What froze?
what's up? Oh, Quint Jaws is in Ravens country. So I do that. I know I've got room to play, right?
I
Because
don't have
it's
room to play.
written in big letters. It's 18 feet wide, 7 feet tall. I know I've got room to play with. So I
I'm
run a
starting.
strip of
I'm
Velcro
starting to
along
feel
the
like your story right
edge
now.
of the door. And the edge of the door, you know, the door frame is 16 feet 4.5 inches wide
I
total
swear to God, you're
from
narrating
frame
my
to
life
frame.
right now. Go on.
Put the Velcro down on one side, and I'll mark out on the other side or fold in and not so, but secure the other side to exactly where I need it to be.
Right. Maybe I should use Velcro.
So I get up there, and about 3 seconds after I get it out of the bag that it came in, and I put it at the 6 foot or the 7 foot mark, and I look down, and I have at least half a foot I'm at least half a foot that ain't touching the ground. So then I'm like, I take it down,
Right.
and then I go up to the side, and I'm like, well, how far down do I have to take this? So I secure it all along the one side,
Right.
starting from the ground and working my way up. Now I'm a fat man. Bending over ain't my friend. Get more cracked than Harlem that way. Anyway, I start from the ground and I start putting it up. It's
Yep.
not as tall as I am. Again, I said, remember, I'm 6'4". The top of it comes to my eyeball. And I'm like, well, this ain't going to work. Maybe if I just do it all along the bottom there, it'll
Can I show
block
you some
some
on the
of the
screen,
wind.
or do you want me to go get a different tool?
Get a man's tool.
Okay.
Okay, so the 18 feet wide thing is 16 feet 2 inches. So it would have been 2 inches short. Anyway, there you go. That's at least a man's tool.
All right.
Bending over is a Makita. Bending over is Makita owner's pan. Oh, well, that's their natural position. That's for sure.
That might be loud. I'm gonna put this on the over here for you.
Oh, their feet. Oh, that's my fault, Josh. Well, I didn't realize their feet were only 7 inches. That's where I would. It's like ladder measurements, and the highest standing point on an 8-foot ladder is 6 feet 6 inches. That's because they expect the rest of it to be made up by you. I'm actually thinking about just going out buying a tarp and putting the tarp up using Velcro because I still got the Velcro out there. I'm going to use their Velcro and put it all out there, and then just use a tarp and then putting reflective insulation on the inside of the tarp and put it on with construction adhesive. I figure it'll be at least as effective as a curtain that doesn't work. A man bending over is the only time a Makita man gets to use their tool. True that. And you notice what he grabbed first. I'm just going to say,
I'm just gonna say it, huh?
he's got it up. Is it, what's the gap like?
It is very tight as we measured it. I think I need to pick it up like this to get it level. I'm probably just gonna tack it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Put it back. We're gonna tack it. Hang on. Let's close the door. Yeah.
Don't
Oh
watch him too
shoot.
closely, folks.
Now I'm stuck. No. Okay.
At least he's entertaining to watch.
Okay.
No, we got to the top of the step ladders, and the sticker is just a guide, like it's on the highway.
We're gonna
Jonathan, how
tack
you
it
been?
with some
He does need the lifter tool, man. Those lifter aren't. I cannot tell you. It's actually why I bought them was to hang my door,
we're gonna
and they
tack it
work.
with some nails here.
I think they hold like. It's amazing because the ones I've got, mine are considered lighter duty. They hold 50 pounds. I think the DeWalt holds like 75, something like that. So yeah, that pre-hung door from Depot shouldn't have come apart.
It's missing its striker side.
Yeah, it was missing the striker side. Yeah. How's the quality of the ones I've got? They're really good.
We're gonna tack it
Like
with
I
some
was surprised. I
inch and
had a
half
video
crowns.
about it, or I did a video about them. Yeah, I was surprised. I actually want to show them in action at some point, and I'm just finding a job to do those. I do have another door that I want to install sometime this year, going down into my basement, but I don't want to see. I don't want you guys to see the sorry state of my basement.
Understandable.
Yeah, the DeWalt one, it does look nice. The DeWalt one definitely looks better on a rehung door that didn't have the striker. Yeah, I don't know that he got it from Depot. I think it fell off the back of a crackhead truck.
60% off, sir.
Oh, you were building the floating deck yesterday. We got snow last week. I almost because it's I think it's 4 degrees outside right now. I almost didn't have a live stream tonight because of the cold, but I think I missed last week, and I have Alzheimer's, so it you know, it kind of all jumbles together. Um, so I don't remember if I had one last week or not, but I didn't want to miss two in a row just in case. So we're here tonight.
Yeah.
And but now, who
Can't
do you
find
guys
anything I'm looking
think
for.
is going to have the best 2025? I don't think anybody can argue that as far as tools, innovation, and sales, I don't think anybody had a bigger year than DeWalt last year. And
The
I
wall,
want to see,
yeah.
yeah, I want to see who has it this year.
All right, we got the Milwaukee.
Oh, you're sharing the love. 3 inches of snow today out at Chesapeake Bay. Somebody got 4 to 5 inches. Yeah, we got some snow last week. Like it was nothing. Like I don't look at the snow as being anything that I'm going to worry about here. It goes from 60 to 115. I'm happy at 60. I would be miserable at 115.
Well, we here.
Yeah, I don't know where Jamie lives. I don't know what state.
I didn't wear a
Stuck in
belt, so if I hook this on my pants, they're probably gonna fall down.
All right.
All right. You've been warned.
So, well, if you guys aren't willing to talk about who you think is going to have the best 2025, would you recommend the new M18 Milwaukee circular saw? Yeah, Milwaukee makes a great circular saw. 2 to 3 inches of snow in center Texas on Tuesday. Tanner, don't hold your breath. Oh, you're in Nebraska. I didn't know you were that close, Jamie. Probably snowed here, and apparently the world is going to end because of it. I don't know. Cooch got some snow like twice this year already in January. He's got snow in Texas, so
Yeah. We got once so far.
yeah. I'll tell you this: as far as there are certain tools that I don't recommend TTI for, unless it's a rarity. Sanders, rotary hammers, oscillating multi tools. The exception to that one being the rigid new oscillating multi tool, less vibration, more cutting speed, less noise. Love that thing.
Yeah.
Not Nebraska. I thought you said in NE. So that I don't, the grocery store has started. Shelves are Jesus. Oh, you're outside New Orleans. Way to go, creature. I can't
Hmm.
take New Orleans. It smells like a urinal. Aloha, George Wardaway.
I don't know how much I really want to plane off of this door here.
Clint, yeah. Oh, you're in Northeast Missouri, the other side of the state from me. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the Missouri part. I thought you were saying it was Missouri neighbor, and I was like, well, I've been to Nebraska, so.
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. There you go.
Ackworth, Georgia, Dallas Gaming. Way to go. Are you a
Yeah,
Falcons
we can
fan? I am.
tack that
Is
up
it
right
nice
there.
to be retired? No. Matter of fact, I'd rather be working than retired, but I can't. I can't work. I'm a liability on the
Your
job, man.
liability.
Well, yeah, apparently having a guy with Alzheimer's that just kind of forgets where he is, or what he's doing is a liability.
Dang. Who would have thunk?
I know it is bad enough. You guys don't know this, but like let's say I go to Home Depot, right? I have to program my car for the whole trip
Yeah.
before I can go. Where do you see Flex Tools in 2025? Struggling.
Struggling.
That's my honest opinion of Flex.
It's fair.
I really have a hard time suggesting to people to buy Flex, even though Flex makes nothing but incredible tools, except for their compact line size. But the rest of their tools are very, very good. Just nobody buys them. And if nobody buys them, can't really recommend them because you don't know if they got a future.
Yeah, I was looking for a soft-faced hammer, and I found one. It's right here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I was like, where's my soft-faced hammer? Because we put a tack in here.
Okay.
And
where they pay is good.
after I tacked it, I wanted to give it a little tappy tap, you know?
What's the time limit where you forget things? There is no time limit. I forgot my own wife's name, and we've been together for years. There is no time frame. That's not really how Alzheimer's works. I can just forget stuff. Is it me, or do you post hole digger? Is it just me, or do you post hole diggers not work at all? Man, I've used post hole diggers what you really need to get is a pile driver. And if you get
post hole diggers work.
You don't have to worry about it.
I dug a granite-based pole light with a post hole digger for SMU. When it was 5 degrees outside, the ground was frozen. It took us 4 hours to dig it, but it was about 4.5 feet deep.
Damn, that's pretty.
So this is, dude, we were scratching the dirt. It was so frozen. We're getting like little slivers, like it looked like a cheese grater, you know, just getting little sliver by sliver.
Steven, I question everything. I question everything that I do. I'm at the part where I'm like, I don't trust myself. So I'm always like, what am I doing? So 18 inches is the cross line in Missouri, at least where I live.
This is hard to see how far this is to go forward.
Yeah. I want to get the rigid post hole digger. You guys didn't know Rigid has one. Do I have any kids? Yeah. He's got 2 girls. I've got a son and a stepdaughter.
See, I've got this slider in the way.
I don't know if it's
and it makes it hard to see the reveal on this side.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't even see it. So it actually needs to go a little bit further forward. Oh my goodness.
It might have been a bit much.
Right there. Yeah, right there.
Tanner, I can't remember what I just ate for dinner. So
let's see here.
Bill's lead 21-19. James Cook just took a nice one. I watch your videos. I'm a Rigid fan trying to get into the EXP batteries. Dallas, you got to get into it, dude. They're well worth it. Romex stapler. All right, so secret sauce here. You can just use a pin nailer to kind of get it in place.
That's what this is. It's just a little 18 gauge.
Yeah.
It's probably got to be planed just a little bit because the opening. The opening was 31 in the change. So you can't put a 30-inch door in a 31 opening, hung and everything, because you got half an inch and half an inch.
Yeah.
So I would have to go to a 28-inch door and then shim the piss out of it. Or we can do the pre-hung thing. And at Home Depot, they had 60% off for a door without the striker side.
Okay,
So
that's a deal.
here we are.
JB, his favorite food is ancho.
Sancho is the favorite food. Spicy. Yeah,
Is he
we just
gonna
got a
have to shut down the
plain
door? Maybe.
little bit. It's gonna change the location of my doorknob, so I'll probably have to get one of those doorknobs with the wider base, like one of the fancy square ones or something
That's true, B-Dub.
to kind of hide it.
Yeah.
We could cut this door live and then
Let's see it.
chisel out. What?
I want to see it. Do it. Do it. Do
You
it.
want
Do
to
it.
see
Do
it?
it. Do it.
Jeez, really?
Do it.
All
Do
right.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right. Well, let me get it all where I want it. Make sure that's what I got to do. Yeah, because it's
See?
ready to shut.
Fuzzy agreed with me.
With what?
Do it live.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll do it live.
My dad always has a project. He does always have a project going on. He's never satisfied. It's the 88. It's his ADHD double D.
ADHD.
It's ADHD DD.
DD.
Yeah.
Predicted. Yeah. So this is for noise proofing, and I've got an interesting plan. Okay.
It's installed upside down. It is not installed upside down.
Once this door is open, okay.
Yeah.
This door is going to shut.
Yes.
I'm going to put a bunch of pillows in between this door and this door, and I'm going to shut it. You think I'm joking? This is a YouTube studio.
Soundproof.
Yeah.
It's redneck soundproof.
Redneck soundproof. And you know what? I'm probably, honestly, I'm going to get a blanket so they all like are in one piece. I'm going to spray foam the shit and just stick pillows like those art projects that your kids brought home with the fucking cotton balls. And it's just going to be pillows stuck to a blanket. And I'm just going to take the whole thing. I'm going to chuck it in the door and shut it really quickly before I film.
I thought I was rednecking it out here with my idea of using a tarp with the rolls of thermal insulation.
Yeah.
But I've got nothing on you in your pillows and sheet idea here.
Okay, I'm going to take one screw out of the hinge. We're going to take one screw out of the hinge, and we're going to drive a 2-inch.
Harbor Freight moving blanket for thermal insulation and soundproofing.
Oh, that's a great idea, dude. That's perfect.
Stephen Ott wants you to take the sticker off your shirt.
What sticker?
A little more than 15 hours until the healing of the nation begins. Shaka Gill is coming out strong, swinging on that one. That's Tools and Tactics wears an extra large, that says medium, shirt according to the yellow tag. Does it say extra large or does it say schmedium?
I don't know what tag you guys are talking about.
Extra large.
I don't know
what 18
tag?
Volt planer do you guys use?
18 volt
on which one you want.
Player?
Planer. I don't know that
planer.
You have an 18 volt thickness planer.
Did I ever have one?
It's not a thickness planer. It's an edge planer because they're only 3 inches. And I have.
I don't have any.
3? 2 or 3?
I had a Bosch in my last house, and it was awesome. It was corded though. Wasn't 18 volt.
So I have the rigid and I have Metabo. I think I have the Metabo.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
What color?
That's the problem. I can't remember. It's over in the other building because I didn't use it. I only use the rigid.
A planer would be, the ideal tool for this.
Others, and I only use the rigid.
I need to find the Home Depot bag that I just bought because I got some shims. So I need to raise this up like this.
Yeah.
Like that. And I think I'm just going to use shims to do it. But
okay.
There it is. Actually, the bag's right here.
Your stream lost connection. Sorry. Yeah,
It
rigid.
happens. It happens.
14-inch bandsaw that I love. Nice. Take it easy, creature. Tarek, I had the M18 and Bosch corded. I like the Bosch a bit better than the new M12 is great for doors. There you go.
Okay.
Just need a brad nailer. Brad would be a little stiff because he's trying to set the door. If you use a pinner or a pin nailer, then when you get it in place, they don't even act like they're there. So
I'm
you
gonna
can
do a trick
still
I do.
move and adjust the door a little easier with a pin nailer than you can a brad. That's why he's using the pin. A two-planar Cobalt cordless and a 20-year-old. You know what? I might have the Harbor Freight. It's red. So
I got a better idea.
gotta be
We're just gonna do
here
this
for a
old
little
school.
bit. No worries, Big Red. Is
We're gonna do
TikTok
it.
still banned? No. There's a reason they need to put rigid on. They never put rigid on. There's a reason they never put rigid on the comparison videos. Robert, you new here?
You ready?
I am by far the biggest rigid friendly channel on YouTube.
You ready?
Did you mark out where your
See what I'm
hinges are
doing
gonna
there?
go?
See what I'm doing there?
Yeah. Very nice. Very neck red-ish. Use 23 gauge pin nailer to hold the door casing while I install. Move it around a bit. They stay up. It's exactly what I was saying. It's lagging. Sorry about that, Big Red. Yeah. No, I love rigid. Others don't do it. I'm right here, dude. The Walt XR planer can be hacked for about $100 at Lowe's. Well, that's probably worth it right there. $100. Is there a reason you didn't chisel it? Oh no, it already came like that, so you didn't
Yeah.
need to.
We just popped the door in the air with the fulcrum there,
There you go.
and that's how you
Why
do
do
it.
you not like ryobi tools? Not that I don't like them; it's that they're not worth buying.
Yeah, they're not for a pro every day. I haven't even checked if this is level. I really don't have a say in it, but
No worries officially. It's pretty hung. Yeah, I just thought about it when I was asking the question.
yeah, I think this has some
Ever
bounce
use
to it.
Harbor Freight self-centering dowel jig?
It's not terrible.
If you're going to buy a self-centering dowel jig, get the one from Mastercraft.
That's not terrible.
No,
Could be
you
worse.
can't see the bubble, so
Oh, well, this looks good.
there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little off, not bad. It won't affect the performance of the door.
Man, I thought it was pretty freaking good. Oh, it's a
There
little
it
off.
is. It's a little
Yeah.
off though.
Yeah, it could be worse.
But if you only put in one screw, it shouldn't be too bad. Where do you see Hercules in 2025? Man, they've got to start coming out with more actual tools for that Hercules line. They
So
keep
this
messing up
door.
that they keep messing up. They put Bauer out there. Bauer's the same as ryobi in my mind. They keep putting more Bauer out, and they've neglected the Hercules line altogether. Hercules line isn't big enough for me to recommend to folks. Good quality tools. Not, I don't think they're great tools, but they're good quality tools.
Now,
To be honest, ryobi has been on their high horse, charging rigid Milwaukee prices for the crap that's a smidge less crappier. Curious to see how Hercules Nibbler performs. That would be nice.
oh, dude, the
Do you
freaking
think it's
chair was
Walt?
behind you. I could have
Is
moved
that
this
their Hercules?
door
Yes.
further back this whole time.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I was hitting a piece of foam back here. Darn.
Patrick, if you're going to get an inexpensive forced air heater, Bauer is fine. It works. They literally just took the design of the rigid and ryobi and put red on it, called it their own. B-Dub, I'm with you. The installer is a bit off center. User error. Hercules does have some good deals. Yeah, Harbor Freight in general. The reason Harbor Freight can charge those prices, one, they don't actually own any of their stores. They've taken out loans and they put them in, so their overhead on those places is relatively inexpensive. They don't actually manufacture any of their own tools. They they're a distributor. So yeah, they can go out and they can charge very little for the tools that they have because they have no skin in the game or very little skin. Every company scrambling for money right now. Helicopter, the inflation is ridiculous. Oh yeah, that's true. You're asking about taxes. Depends on the week. What are your thoughts on the DeWalt heated jacket? Is it worth the money? Yes, Big Red, it's worth the money.
Yeah, all those heated jackets, DeWalt and Milwaukee both are very decent now.
Telling people telling people the truth about Bauer isn't bashing on it. Just telling the truth. Tactics usually leans Makita. He leans back into it. Really puts his full weight back there. A
Never.
rebranded generic garbage like Matco. Do you think the Metabo HPT? What do you think of the Metabo Impact? The triple hammer? I love the triple hammer. Uh, the, my one of my favorite impact drivers, and I've got plenty. I have plenty to choose from, and it's one of my
Oh,
favorites.
that is looking very nice.
It's got well, I hate to say it because of the fires out there in LA. All of the building materials in the entire country are going to be much more expensive.
That's why I bought a door today instead of tomorrow.
Yeah, uh, new triple hammer bolt. Yeah, that's the one I'm a Harbor Freight basher. I unfortunately getting ready to buy my first Harbor Freight tool, the 66-pound jackhammer from Hercules. Nothing good used for sale locally and not dropping a K on plus on the bottom. It's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Chair.
All right, let's see what
Do I
this
see
looks like.
Metabo tools in 2025? Unless they get a different distribution partner
It's
than Lowe's.
within the levelness of what matters. Let's see here.
All right.
Damn, I'll take that all day, dude. For DIY,
All right.
I don't know if you can see it.
I can't.
It's almost touching the line, but it's not. It's right there.
Oh, yeah, you're all right. Take it easy,
It,
Big Red. No sound. Sounds so dope. Thank you. Ryobi Metabo. Oh, Metabo are rigid when it vibes cordless brushless brad nailer. My initial reaction was to tell you to go Metabo. So I'm gonna stick with that.
this wall. Of course, I could just pull this wall out.
Okay.
We could just pull this whole wall out because it's a nice edge, but there's no casing here. It's just sheetrock, sheetrock, sheetrock. So trying to keep the nice look of the house. Like, look, beautiful.
Patrick Bateman. Miss Kita is for Fanoiks. I'm one of the only people on YouTube that can pronounce that word correctly. I just want you to know.
Oh yeah.
We have the Bauer jackhammer and it works. There you go. It looks great from my house, says Tanner.
Yeah.
Nice, Emmett. That's what you want. Free. I like free. Will Flex be able to keep going? I mean, if you go to Lowe's right now and you see clearance on Ego, and you know that Siobhan took going into the fourth quarter, they were down 22, 23, 24%, somewhere in there, in their overall year-to-year sales. It's hard to say that they can continue to do that with Flex not really helping out. Now, the one thing that they could get is that Flex did that $49 for the compact drill and impact driver combo kit for the homeowner.
Yeah, oh yeah. I should be
And
using
I
that
know
right
they
now.
sold several thousand of those. And, whether it's worth it or not, that's up to you.
Should I cut the hinge side or should I cut the strike side?
It's 24-19 Buffalo, and Buffalo just took the ball away again. I think that's the third or fourth turnover for the Ravens this game. And
All right.
door away, he already has a nicer one. So it's just for soundproof.
What? For me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyone know
Do,
who is manufacturing the boxes for Klein? Yeah, it's Keeter.
hey, do we?
No, it's
Yeah.
Keeter. It is Keeter.
And Milwaukee's getting mad. Milwaukee, Keeter actually is getting mad at no, sorry. Is it Keeter? Yeah. Yeah, Milwaukee's getting mad at Klein right now.
Klein.
They're suing him.
Yeah, they're suing them. To the
Hey. Do we cut the hinge side or do we cut the strike side?
Thanks, Daryl.
I kind of want to cut the strike side. It's going to change the hole here.
Well, okay.
Because it's going to move everything this way. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But
Milwaukee and Keeter versus Klein. Well, Klein's moved a bunch of their stuff to China, so there is a possibility that they,
yeah,
because those the mod box. If you look at the mod box and you compare it to the rigid,
right.
they're almost identical.
Hey, all this stuff is in my way on the table. Should we just yeet it this way? Or should we invite everybody that's scrolling on the shorts right now to just stop? Like, let's see, maybe we got 86 views. Let's see what this thumbnail, because YouTube Live will present whatever's happening right now as the thumbnail.
Okay.
Let's see how many people jump in here. We're already at 94. Let's just keep waiting. Hey, we're at 84.
Yeet it. Hey, did you guys like that I kept saying banger in that video today? If you watched it, only the people that watched it, where I was calling deals bangers.
Nice. We were at 84 right before I started doing this. Let's see if we can get to 103. Uh-oh, we're at 79.
Is that a DeWalt tool bag?
No.
I think that is.
It's a Vito.
A Vito.
Vito.
Banger was great. Thank you. It's not level. Thank you. Watch the banger goods. The banger good stuff. Thank you. Banger. So keep it. Try it. Keep doing it.
The banger.
Video had a handful of bangers. Dude, yeah. Is Tactics retired? No. He works for a city.
I'm an electrical inspector.
Say killer deal. That's all right. They don't like it when you say that word on YouTube. Just gonna say that. Oh, well, not acceptable. Sorry. I'll try it again.
Oh, we could get to 85 years in here. Look at that.
I can do decline what they're getting butt hurt. I haven't really looked at the lawsuit, so I can't tell you.
This is actually hilarious.
I think it's funny that Klein is is it Klein that's suing or is it Milwaukee? Because
no, it's Milwaukee that's suing.
Yeah, Milwaukee's notorious for suing people. They sue other companies all the time, patent infringement or whatever, but it's all bogus. Klein for design copyright infringement, probably on the rigid boxes.
Can you imagine just showing up for work? We're like, all right, we're ready to get started.
Banger, thanks, Jose.
That's so heavy.
Does Keeter make the Flex stack pack? Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty terrible. The stack pack.
Almost all of them. It's only Keeter and Rubbermaid. I don't know that any of the big guys use Rubbermaid. You need more screwdrivers.
I
Don't
think
tell them
so. I think
that.
you're right. Oh, oh, sneak peek, sneak
Milwaukee
peek,
and
sneak
Cedar
peek,
are including Klein. So yeah,
s-
okay.
sneak peek.
I can understand it if Cedar would be so inclined. I pointed out the comparisons between the rigid Pro Gear and the uh, Klein Mod Box, where the hinges, the latches, the ribbing on the inside are virtually identical. Where do you see VCG construction in 2025? Hopefully not on my phone or my computer.
Not in your
Fuck.
watch list. Huh?
You know what? I really don't like. I don't enjoy little people porn. Um, so I don't say that I watch.
Dang.
But if you guys watch it, if that's what you're into, I don't judge.
Hey, to each their own.
Had Milwaukee pack up before Klein Tools ever came out. In my box, yeah. Well, that's relatively new. Somebody actually made a channel. It's like vegan cookie, vegan cookie something, and they're doing tool reviews. And I thought it was funny, and I left a comment in there.
Oh, that man, that guy's a huge supporter of the channel.
There you go.
Shout out to vegan.
Where you go, vegan?
You know what? There's just too much stuff on this table, man. I tried. You guys saw how careful I was with everything.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Perfect. Looks much
So
better that way.
we gotta.
Push into
Oh
the
man,
big build out box. But I'm all
drop
about
test.
rigid. Yeah, well, that's all right, Edward.
That was your drop twice.
He was great before, but he got bought out. It probably didn't cost very much either. I don't watch VCG or the Fool Bear. No, I don't either. Toilet Review Zone, I don't watch them either. Matter of fact, that dude got upset with me. He came up on my TikTok. I don't know when it was last week before, whatever it was.
Who was it?
What's his name? The total retard guy.
Oh really?
He got mad because all I did was leave a clown emoji.
That's it.
Dude, he was talking about a DeWalt product that he still had in the package. And he was saying how it was going to change the game.
Oh, it's a game
Now,
changer.
it's only like his 150th video of how some tool company is going to change the game with a tool he's never used.
Yeah. Dang, that just.
Many a fool. Howdy ho, y'all rang. Den of fools. Dang. That's got to be shocking. Hopefully, these people actually get their property back. That would be nice. I love the way he went back to the EMT so he wouldn't drop tools off the back of the bed.
Yeah.
That's the way he does it. Not the 870. I love the 870, dude. That's my favorite. I'll
It
take
hit the
100
floor.
years just to get authorized to fire. Oh, dude, it's ridiculous.
It hit the floor.
They want you to cut it already.
Well, I don't want to just, I'm probably going to score a line with the razor knife just to cut that, splinter edge off.
Yeah.
But I am going to eyeball this
It's
cut.
just a veneer anyway.
Well, that's the part that matters. There.
Oh, they want to see you do it with the barrel grip. Oh, I would not recommend using a jig.
Oh, a jigsaw? That would be like the worst idea, I think, maybe ever.
Use your evolution track saw. Oh, that would be smart.
That would be very smart. We should probably
Do
do
you
that.
still have it?
Yes.
Did he buy the guide? I think they sent it to him for free.
They did.
Won't the door handle be too close to the wall? Trim to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you putting a door handle in it?
No.
Always the right question for me.
The reason why we're doing a
When to
door
turn the
is
battery. There you
because
go, Clint.
it's a closed off room, and I want it to be able to breathe with the rest of the house to circulate air,
Yeah.
but I want the noise to go down. So when I'm
Like
in here, I'm
you.
gonna be shutting the door.
Right.
Uh, and I'm probably just gonna do a latch on it, just
Okay.
right in there, just latch done.
Sure.
Um, I really don't need to have the other side. That's why it's missing the that right there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fair
Anyway,
enough. All right.
um, I haven't really decided because yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. If I cut this
Yeah.
out, it's going to change the doorknob hole to back here.
Right. Right.
We could cut the backside,
Well,
which is what a pro would do. I'm not a pro, dude.
yeah.
I don't feel like digging these out. I mean, I could if I wanted to.
Yeah. I
The,
mean,
the,
so I'm just going to help you out here. You don't actually have to cut on the hinge side. Yes, you should. You don't have to because you can always plug the hole on the handle side and just recreate a hole. It's not that big a deal, especially with those hollow doors. It's super easy.
yeah, just don't know how I feel about setting this whole
We
thing
know,
up.
Jamie. I'm, you gotta know who I'm talking to, Jay. uh, you know who I would trust with this? Jamie True. Me too. Inside, you can redo the hinge area. You can redo the handle area as well.
No,
Any pro can do
not
that.
as easy as the hinge area. The
Oh,
hinge
dude.
area is way easier to redo. We
You would
should cut
actually
the
cut
hinge
it up
area.
the whole hole and replace it with solid.
I think I'm planning on just getting a
Don't do
bigger
it. I don't want to see you do
expression
it. I don't want to see you mess it up.
doorknob.
Yes, Edward, we all agree with you. But he's doing what's easy.
Well, maybe. I haven't fully committed yet. That's why I'm kind of dragging my feet on it.
I know what side I would do, and it's not the side you're doing.
Yeah, it's this side.
How did I make the name for my channel? Oh, that's so. When I was working solar, came into the office. I come into the office every morning. I had been working on a project for every day for 2 months. And then came in one day talking to the guy who I was doing the project for, and I
We're
didn't
just gonna,
recognize anything, any of the plans. I didn't know what any of it meant. Ended up having to get one of the new guys, who I had trained, by the way, to come over and go through the plans with the guy on the phone. And I
yeah.
had noticed little things like not remembering who I'm working with and stuff like that. Well, I ended up going to the doctor. I got diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Hey, your screen went black.
Hey, I put the phone on its camera because I think I'm just gonna do the right thing. I don't want to do the right thing, but the more I think about it, the more I'm gonna do the right thing.
Apache, that is not a call I want to be on. Has the idea. Let's make the opening rough again. Yeah, just redo the whole thing and make a wall.
I kind of want to just run it on the damn table saw. You know what I'm saying?
Um, I mean, you can
I can do a lot of
if you
things.
run your blue tape along there, it won't splinter.
I am
If you
really
do it on the
hesitant to
table
even
saw,
set up this.
field goal 27-19, 3:30 left to play. Thank you. Quit holding on to a grudge. What grudge? I don't have a grudge. I don't know what grudge we're talking about. Wait. Nice. I want to see the Bills. Yeah, I want to see the Bills win.
What do you want to see?
Come on, wiener bet. The framing in your house.
What's that?
Let's cut the opening in the wall. Got the
I don't
opening in the wall bigger. It's
know.
funny because before we went live, that was one of his ideas.
Yeah, I thought about that. I'm not doing that. We could
Don't
do it.
forget, there's a ton of stuff to cut there. Yeah,
We're just
love to
gonna do
see
this
it.
because we're gonna have the holes to the.
That's true. When the walls are off, there's ways that there's ways that you can manipulate the pre-hung door to get it to fit, but
Yeah,
most homeowners don't have the beginning knowledge of it. What's up, Mister Hungry?
yeah. When it comes to this, I wouldn't say the knowledge of a homeowner, but I would say definitely not the knowledge of a professional doing this.
Yeah.
I've only cut about 10 doors in my life,
Does he
and
own a
out of the
broom?
10 that I've cut,
No.
this is definitely going to be one of them. What's
All
that?
right. They, Trail and Tackle wanted to know if you own a broom. I said no.
No, as an
I
electrician,
stuck up for you.
I don't think I'm allowed to as an electrician.
If you want to see an electrician disappear, just mention the word cleanup. They'll be out of there. Uh, uh, we like all tool channel sort of. I mean, BCG was great. What was this? Man Caver Tool doing tool reviews and walkthroughs is pretty good. TRZ is kind of corny. The Bear is, yeah. I'm with you. BCG was great when they did tool test raw, and that's what they were known for. Now I don't know, they do the same short like 300 times a month. I don't know. TRZ I never thought was great. That's just me. He's not my style. I didn't like going to the circus because I didn't enjoy clowns, so I wasn't afraid of them. I just didn't think they were funny. And the Dennett Fools dude is the reason why I'm here in front of you guys. I listened to him live one too many times, and I just picked up my camera and said, "I'm going to put an end to this." And, yeah, it's a struggle to make it work, but yeah, it's very difficult to correct the gaps. Yeah, it's a series of measurements, and then you got to cross them. You got to do the cross supports to make sure that you don't get too far out of whack. And then your last resort, of course, is doing what he's doing now, which is cutting the door.
Yeah.
And you want to
This
make sure that you have, because normally when you get these pre-hung, they've got all the trim, the molding on there or whatnot. You don't really want to mess that up.
Look, my
Because
dad was like a master craftsman. Like in Bermuda, it's cheaper
yeah,
to have somebody custom wrap, carpentry around your whole house than it is to buy it online, ship it, order it, get it to your house, and then it kind of fit. So the demand for craftsmen out there is really high, and that's what he
oh,
did. Um, Please don't be metric.
Mitchell, he's trying to hang a door.
We're putting in the it's metric. I can
Yeah,
lock it enough to where it'll stay.
it doesn't need to be perfect. It's not like you got to clamp it down. It won't slide.
No, I don't even have to clamp it. I probably will though, just because we have it.
Need it tight for sound reduction. Yeah. Ooh, there's a legal block in the back there on the Ravens. Did they call that?
No, I don't have the splinter guard on here, so we're using the tape.
Good game. My dad just fixed 3 doors today. Nice, Mitchell. Take it easy,
Uh,
Trail.
anyway, I watched my dad install a door for a school that I went to years ago, and it came to my realization that doors can be one of the most frustrating things to hang. That was a very custom, very nice glass inlaid door that he did by
Yeah.
hand, solid mahogany. So,
Thanks, Joe.
you know,
Nice to see
that's
you
a
too,
factor.
Tiago.
I can't find my track saw. There it is.
I know where mine is. Sitting on my table saw.
Well,
Thank you, Tiago. I appreciate that, Otter. Thank you, man.
Some of us don't have that luxury of having corded versus cordless.
Mm. Yeah, some of us really have to live and suffer with that Milwaukee
Darn,
track saw. It's just terrible in my life.
that darn
I
cord.
really, I, I really wish I was fortunate enough to have a corded one. Oh, this is not. This is a hollow door. It's not
Yeah,
heavy at all.
this.
But the ones you hung were heavy old doors. Oh man, they made of real wood, dude. Now our houses are even made of cardboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Our door Europeans laugh at us because our doors are made of cardboard. I
It's a good
can't say
call.
that they're wrong. I cannot say that they're wrong. Where do I see Milwaukee tools in 2025? Still top of the heap. I don't think anybody can catch them right now, but if they don't pick it up in a couple of years, 2, 3 years down the line, probably be talking about somebody else being the biggest player in the game.
That's probably good. We're gonna go with it. We should
Yeah,
be right on the edge of the blue. The splinter guard usually goes to 0. I don't have the splinter guard on here because this whole
you
set
set
is
it
like
off.
150.
Yeah,
150 for the whole track set, which isn't too bad. But when you spend less, you get less quality. So we don't have the splinter guard that usually comes on this. Where
yeah.
are you looking? Yeah, there. Okay.
Oh, all right. Let me answer you guys' questions real quick. Best tool
Yep.
brand, the one you have in your hand. Do I prefer DeWalt or Rigid? I don't really care. I own more Rigid than I own anything else. For an apprentice electrician, M12 or M18 to start out with, I would
Oh.
say M12.
Well, okay. What are you doing? Because there's certain tools you're going to need that has more power than M12. Impact M12. The rest M18.
Jonathan broke out the word longitudinal. Wow,
Nice. Here we go.
better than old houses built in 2012. Yeah, but Rigid values, you already passed up, so you recommend Rigid. There you
Now
go, Fuzzy. My
this is
phone
looking
died.
good. I
You're
kind of want to
dipping
take a little
on
bit.
some Copenhagen long cut or what? Um,
Yeah, Copenhagen long term. I want to cut a little bit more off than this, actually. So we're going to back it up and try again.
so it's new construction and only the electric. So
What's up?
new construction, that's wood.
So
I'd still go M12.
it's going. Getting our butt kicked a little bit with planning. But well, it's not really kicking my butt yet. But I do have to cut the door.
Yeah, Rigid represents the best value in the tool world today, in case you were wondering.
I don't know
We
what you're
just
talking
let
about.
him go. We just let him go. Whatever he does to his house doesn't affect the value of my house at all.
Did you hear, Angela?
No,
What'd you say? Oh, she's asking me about my shirt. Is there something on my shirt, sir?
there's a. We used to call them
My
something that
ego.
rhymed with the word bag, but
It's not
it
what's in my
started with
pants.
an
It's my
F
ego.
and a tag. You got a bag tag sort of on your shirt.
Or you can feed it to me.
Hercules is coming with a compact saw. That's nice.
Let's try this. We're gonna cut a little bit more off. We have about an eighth right now. We're going for a quarter.
All right. I will say, back in my day, before we had track saws, this is not something that we would have been doing. Do you have the rigid track saw? I do not, Tiago. I have the Milwaukee track saw. I wanted the rigid, but like the rigid with what was it, 60 some odd inches of track the other day was $349. So I wanted the rigid, but when Milwaukee sent me theirs for free, I chose to go with free. So we used the job site saw, but
Did
honestly, we didn't have to do
remember when you
this.
said that I didn't need to do the thing and the stuff and just let her rip and send her full send, blah blah blah?
No,
Oh, Well, we needed to.
Did you lock the blade in?
No, we locked the blade in. I'm trying to get back on track. I thought there was a. There it is. The problem is that we need to put the other piece in here. I don't have
The
a.
bottom of the door.
I don't have a
I mean,
freaking Allen. I don't
well,
have an
you've got no
Allen
compass.
to tighten this.
Oh.
Unless it's
Oh,
hidden in
I
here. I
said,
can't
yeah,
remember.
I said it won't move.
Yeah, it
That's what I
moved.
said.
It
All
moved.
right.
But
Good for you.
yeah, the frick's Allen. They always hide them in the saw. You know what I'm talking about? Like they always put them somewhere clever. You're staring at the damn thing,
Yeah.
and you just don't know where it is.
Okay.
I don't feel like
I
it's in
mean,
here
I know
though.
where mine is. You want me to get mine?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Bring it over. Bring it over.
All right.
It's actually what I need.
Daniel, he is cutting a door to fit a space. You
Yeah.
red shirt, still label attached. Orlando, very observant.
I
What
don't know what he's
saw is
talking
that? That's
about.
the Evolution tack saw. I don't recommend it, but he does.
It's 150 bucks. If you need a track saw, that's 150 bucks. If you set it all up, it works pretty good. But there is
Just
definitely
get the
better out
master
there.
force. Just get the master force if you're going to spend $150. Might be
Does it come with
afford.
two
No, he's going to make
tracks?
it a. He's going to make it a Dutch door pretty soon.
Dutch door.
Yeah,
We
I've never I can't recall ever seeing it, but of course you're typically putting in your doors before you're putting in your drywall, so you
yeah,
don't have to be nearly as careful when you're doing that, and you always leave yourself additional space on the outside so that you can shim and close the door. Of course, I've never seen anyone try to put up the door without the striker, so that could be some learning curve for him there. But it's the most
Oh
powerful
yeah.
subcompact in the TTI platform. As far as drill goes, and impact for that matter, it's the Milwaukee compact hammer drill and 3-mode impact drive.
See, because this one goes on the bottom, one goes on the top here,
So
and
that's a studio.
I wasn't sure it mattered because
His saw is
trying to
evolution.
trying to line these up would have kind of been a nightmare,
Wow.
regardless. So I figured I could get away with one. Can you see what I'm talking about right now?
Rigid's a
Or no?
solid choice. I'd get into the rigid subcon. No, I can't see anything. I would get
Okay.
into
Well,
the rigid subcompact line before I would get into any other compact line.
yeah. So we were trying to cut without these things.
Oh,
We had one in, but not this one, and I thought maybe it wouldn't move, but that's just not the case. You need them both.
yeah, you were
So
wrong. Yeah, you were wrong.
now we know.
Yeah. Now yours tighten.
Do
Can
what?
you like take that? Can you flip that over and tighten it so that those tracks don't move at all?
Yes, but you need to have a metric Allen wrench that it probably came with, which I do not have. I have the standard. So we can only get it so tight. It would have been easier just
That's
to use a
true.
damn flex saw at this point, which is what I wanted to do. But everyone's like, use the track saw. They don't have all the pieces to.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Rigid compact line. They have the best, most expansive compact line of all of them. The Ravens scored a touchdown. I didn't see that yet. Uh, could be that my TV is behind yours, so we'll see. I'm
All right. Here
streaming
we go.
mine on Paramount.
Let's try.
But they've got to get the touchdown and the 2-point.
That is still loose. Hang on.
But they may have dropped the 2-point. There you go. All right, you guys are seeing this ahead of me. You're kind of ruining it. Oh, he's got all day back there. Dang. That was a heck of a throw by Lamar on that touchdown pass. That was a heck of a throw.
Yeah. See, like this is separating here. So you got
Well,
to
you're
tighten them
past it
both.
now. Keep going.
Well, just trying to take my time. I don't want to really force it. We are forcing it, sir.
Is Flex worth investing in?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they need people to invest in
It's
that
not
line.
wanting to cut.
Yeah, it's just burning. You can see it. It's
Must
almost
be it.
like your track wasn't level. It
It's
wasn't even.
almost like
You usually install the doors before the sheetrock. Did you say you usually install the doors before the sheetrock? I do, yeah.
yeah.
And do you know why?
Uh,
Because
asking me.
we did our own molding. We didn't have to. We didn't have the pre-mold door.
Nice. No
Brent,
telling what
it
this
was
door's gonna
me.
look like.
They have great tools. I love my flex. Yeah, dude, I love the flex tools. Oh, butt quack.
There's no way that this cut the same even line all the way across.
I would say not. No,
I would say it's
especially at
probably
the
in a
end,
curve.
considering I saw it burning,
Look,
burning
I
the wood.
think I think I was looking for a chalk line. I was gonna do a chalk line and was like, get the track saw and yeah,
Sand it. He could sand it. Yeah.
because this is getting steep
Well,
right
you were
now.
gonna just use a circular saw. So
Yeah. That would have been nice, Yeah, so we got
okay
with
with
it
it.
all lined up. We do have a wide spot right there, nice and
Yep.
beautiful, right where the striker is actually.
Perfect.
Oh no, wait, we flipped it around, so that's where the hinges are. Okay. Um, do we go for round
Hand
two or
plane
do we just
always.
call it good?
All right. You
I
can
know what to
always
do.
hand plane a nice solid option.
I know what to do. I'm just gonna do what I wanted to do.
Or you go.
We're just gonna eyeball it. We're just gonna
Yeah.
eyeball it because that seems to work better.
His heading here is that he is mounting the door on the top of finished drywall. True. They trimmed out the door frame with drywall and installed a pocket door. So he would need to be two cut drywall. True. Does Milwaukee still build the full size drill? Yes. Their compact is okay, but I prefer the full size hip steel. Ravens 80 cost them the game. Hey, it was a tough throw at his feet. Did they get the onside? Yeah.
Where is the okay.
Ah, William, it's so nice that to have an expert like you here who, when you're not doing anything with your life, can criticize those who do. I do like pocket doors. I do prefer the pocket doors. I love the people that come in at the end of a project and think that they know exactly what's going on because they haven't seen any of it and they just give you their instant expertise in everything.
Yeah,
Where
it's all
I'm
good.
from, we call them morons.
Oh, it's all good. It happens. Check it out. This is what we got. We actually lined it up better now.
Uh,
So we do have. Is that tear out or is that just?
yeah, that's terrible.
Nope, it's not.
No, oh, good, just dust.
Yeah,
Then there you go.
just us. Okay, so we did actually get the. You'll see this little fine line here. See my nails riding it,
Yeah,
and then it disappears.
nice.
See, it went back to zero there. So we
Wilma,
have a
we know you're
30
not an expert.
second. We have a 30-second reveal there, more than the rest. We had about an eighth, and it was bothering me, so we trimmed it down. We could sand that little amount, but this
Yeah.
is well within my what I allow. So right now,
Well,
I'm going to hang the door.
well, hold on. We've got to ask Wilma. Wilma's in the chat, and Wilma thinks that she knows everything. So,
Oh,
Wilma, he is hanging a pre-hung door in a jam that has a pocket hole there that he is not taking out. He is simply adding a door to the other side
yeah.
that is smaller than the pre-hung door that he got without a striker plate. And you think he should do what, Wilma? Go ahead. Tell us, give us your 30 years of fake experience. We need to know.
Perfect. 30 years of fake experience should come in handy.
All Wilma can say is, okay, Felicia. Wilma, I suggest you go back to your husband, cuddle up in his arms, and have him read you a bedtime story tonight.
Thanks.
That is, unless he decided he could only be your brother. Then I don't suggest you do that. Go back to your father like normal. Josh
All right.
Allen must beat Mahomes.
My apologies.
Maybe an
I have to show a ryobi on the stream. Is that okay? Or do you
Yeah,
want me to
knock
get the
yourself out
flex?
as long as it's not Makita.
All right. Well, we could show the flex. I got the flex too.
Well, that's up to you.
Uh,
I noticed that Wilma has not given her advice yet.
oh, it's funny
Wilma
how that works,
hasn't
right?
suggested how this should be done. We're still waiting, Wilma. The button on the fire door in a hotel that gets caught on a new carpet and they just installed it. Dang, that. MIT saying no. My team sucks. I already know my team's bad. Anybody heard from Wilma? Wilma said she was an expert. Well, Wilma, doesn't take that long to give your uninformed advice.
All right. So when we had it pre-hung before, right? We had it hung. This was how much we had to take off here. This line.
Yeah.
We took off a little bit more than that, and then we're gonna put one of those, just a stopper to keep it from hyperextending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I've got some foam strip that I can put on the side of that to keep it tight. At this point, right now we're just gonna hang it using the same holes. Hang it completely. Mark where the hinges are exactly. That way we don't have to guess on where to put the freaking hinges because we got to reroute them. And then we'll take it off, and then I suppose we will see how much meat we have here before we start digging into it, and then we'll have to knock these out with the chisel.
Wilma, if you had listened, I said I didn't have pre-hung door. Maybe that space between your ears should have something in the middle to stop it, to stop the words from other people, because you're not that bright and you clearly don't know what you're talking about. Listening is both a skill and an activity that intelligent people know how to use.
It's also a
and
choice.
You don't.
Dude, this phone holder's kicking my ass.
This isn't that circumstance. No.
Come on, phone holder.
And for a typical homeowner, I really don't suggest them removing the drywall unless they absolutely have to. In this particular case, I would have. Wilma, you're the one that came on here complaining and posing as an expert. We still have not heard your expert advice yet, Wilma, and I told you exactly what was going on.
I told you the advice would be helpful.
You're complaining like a little girl.
Dang. Got him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Wilma, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Where'd the screws go?
SR71 Blackbird is your pick. Nice. I see 3 feet for the first time in NFL.
A door stuck. There we go.
He did not cut the pre-hung. So the jam side or the latch, I forget, but the striker side was missing.
No striker side. We're on hard mode right now. Slightly hard mode. Let's just float this with my
Wilma, the only part of you that will ever be a man is the part another man puts in you at night. Tiago, the reason that rigid vacuums, that when you say give me the rigid on a job site, it means get the vacuum. That's how good they are. What's up, Will?
It's true.
Is that Will or Op? What's up, man?
This is exhausting.
Spray foam the noise. What's funny is you can tell Wilma's not actually a professional because she doesn't have a good comeback unless she hurts. Um, it's just kind of sad. She pretends to be a 30-year professional, but she can't. She doesn't talk like a professional.
I need to put my foot on something so I can use it as a
I'm a locksmith. I see a door. I'm interested. All right,
better
well,
fulcrum. There we go.
you,
Now we can
you,
put my foot on this. There we
have
go.
you ever seen someone do everything wrong? If
Yeah.
not, you're in the right place.
All right, there we go. That's perfect. I just gotta put this screw
The
back on there.
16-gallon back at Rigid for Rigid is still $59 at Depot. That's a great deal. Well, I hope
Okay.
he's doing great. Yeah, he's not doing bad.
One
By any
more.
stretch.
Oh no!
Now, what I would have done is
That was
like
bad. Hey, I need you to hold
yeah,
this.
I would have matched it up. I would have marked where the hinges go so that they match up on there, and
That's
then
what we're doing.
I would have actually marked out.
There you go.
I would have chiseled out
I'm gonna hold this up
yeah,
here.
I would have chiseled out the space in the door for the hinges. You don't need to go. They're only an 8.
Go,
So there
go.
you go.
No, easy.
Are you having to mortise your hinges right now? No, he's
Go,
just
go,
marking them
go,
down to where I think
go.
he's marking them to
Stop.
where they're supposed to be.
There you go.
Milwaukee been trying to compete
Take
with
this
Rigid
screw.
on the 2023 pipeline. They probably don't know how
Put
they're
this one in.
competing.
Why is she making
They
those?
do. Since, Milwaukee makes most Rigid tools.
Go. Yeah, you go.
They don't
Okay.
make the vacuums though.
Okay, thanks.
And they don't make a lot of the woodworking, but other than that, they make the Rigid tools.
Okay, I'm good, thanks. Yeah. I gotta take it back off and then
I'm going to have to do the same.
remortise.
Patrick, consider this a how not to video for that.
As soon as I'm done.
Have useful family.
I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
he does. Use airbag.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got those little lifting arms. That's what I use, and I really like those. Much easier to control than a lot of the things I've used before.
Okay, this should be perfect once
Good.
we mortise the hinges. This should drop in perfectly. And if it doesn't, then we can all laugh at me. But
we lost the live stream for a minute. I don't know what happened there, but we're back. Doesn't the opening door have stops? Well,
no,
he is
not yet.
no.
Not yet. I'm looking at a stop that I can cut out though.
So he basically what he did is he got a pre-hung door from Depot for an area where you wouldn't put a pre-hung door because it already had an existing door, but he wants to soundproof, so he's adding a door to the other side of the existing door, to which he plans on mounting pillows, blankets, and cotton balls or something to eliminate the noise coming through the door from his very loud children.
As witnessed.
What's up, South Florida? Tactical errors. How not to DIY episode 1313, part 13. Fill up fork, exactly. Thank you, Woody. Notice how you didn't give your advice yet. I mean, the dude's been here for half an hour telling us that he's some kind of expert and can't give any advice.
Yeah.
And he said the hinge side has stops. You know, the hinge side has hinges, but the striker side will continue to move past, and then you'll end up distorting and loosening your hinges over time.
Yeah.
What pencil was that? That's not the Big Boss. That's the one I like.
My pencil? That pencil,
yeah.
actually, I really like it. It's called the High Boom. And Did I put it in my pocket? No. These are actually underrated. You get that full piece of lead there. So, for examples like where you have a door closing and you got a frame and you got to get in between it all, this
Yeah.
keeps you away from the walls and stuff. But then the back of it actually has the pencil sharpener built in. So you can get to that nice fine point.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, except I just dropped it and it's gone forever. There it is.
Yeah.
Now, what's funny is you forget how sharp this thing gets and you go to close it and it freaking hurts. Because sometimes you just stab it with your leg or something, just to close it. And you're like, the whole time you're closing it.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, dude.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay. Now for the fun part. Do we use a Milwaukee router? Do we use a Milwaukee router with a I don't know what bits I got.
Do you have a flat bit?
I don't know.
Because that'll make it fast.
I don't do doors often, so I don't know what I got. Let's see.
Question is, would you make a jig to stop yourself from going too far?
No, I'm just going to set the depth. Oh,
right.
No. They make that jig, though. I thought about buying that jig, but I was like, how often do I hang a door?
I mean, I'm thinking like 3 pieces of wood, dude.
Ooh, that's a spiral. Got a spiral. Spiral something.
It is something, but you really want a flat bit, planing bit.
Yeah.
Use the Makita routers. No Makita routers.
That's going to be, we're going to use this. We're going to try this. It's Milwaukee. How bad can it go?
Milwaukee tools are good, but they have no competition with the rigid vacuum. That is true. High boom. There you go. High boom pencil.
High boom.
The ryobi door hinge jig. Oh, this is how old I am. We literally just take a piece of 2x material, put it along the edge, and then we would fasten so that we had our maximum one way and the maximum the other way, and we could just round in there and not have to worry about it.
Hang on, I need 2 hands for this.
No, he does not have the hinge jig, no.
No hinge jig.
And I just described how to make it. So
yeah. Okay.
That's a Milwaukee trim router.
Yeah.
I like that it has both macro and micro adjustments on it.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to go just slightly proud. No, not proud. Slightly before. There we go.
All right.
I kind of want to know what this bit's going to do. So I kind of want to put it on like a test piece.
Yeah.
Let's do this. This is the same material that we're cutting. There's the door that we cut out.
Yep.
We can actually test it like this. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. I don't know if you can see it on camera.
Yes, he did, Jonathan. Don't put your fingers there.
Right. Okay, let's leave it on speed 1 for now.
It is past my bedtime, bud. With a chisel and hammer, you could bend down about 30 minutes ago. Nick, maybe have to use the template. It's kind of good. Pre-hung doors don't come with the template.
Gonna be pretty good precision, dude. It didn't tear it up, and it's a perfect depth. That's gonna be about this cardboard, and it didn't send it flying.
So there you go. Let's give her a shot.
Let's try it.
I would still take a few extra minutes to make a jig so that I don't have to worry about my
going too far.
But that's just me. If you don't want to do that, you don't
you.
have to do that. I would do that because it's a couple of minutes and easy enough.
Nope, we're not doing it.
It is a nice router.
Okay, here we go.
answering or asking questions that have already been answered. That's what I said. Just wing it. That's what he's been doing all night.
Uh-huh.
It's an MDF frame. Yes. Why does Milwaukee suck? Depends on where you are, who you are, what you do. That's his slogan. Just freehand it. That's how we get so many dates.
Not
That's
bad.
right. Router is the scariest tool. It's the one I like using the least because my hands go all the way around them. Makes it
Sure.
very dangerous for me.
I
We
actually
already
can't see the
suggested
dust
the
versus
chisel.
the material.
Yeah. We already suggested the chisel. The chat wanted him to use the router. Tiago, rigid is absolutely 100% a professional grade.
I'm going to
Hope you
clean
all
that up
having a
with the
great
chisel,
night so far. So far, so good,
like we
bud.
should. We'll do the curves.
I would make my own jig. We used to make them in the back of the day. He can't understand. I can't hear him. I don't understand what he's saying because of the trim router. It's all I can
My bad.
hear.
Yeah. We're just going to clean it up with the chisel once we're done. We get the curves done with the router because it's actually really nice.
He said, "Bud, next to the table saw the router is the most dangerous tool." Well, the funny thing is, more people get hurt on a job site using a box cutter than every other tool combined. Why is the safety guy always missing a finger? You experience. The router scares the crap out of you. Me too. I'm right there. It's only because my hand does go all the way around those trim routers. But that is the router that you're using the most often on the job site. So you just kind of get used to it or learn to live with your fear. Too comfortable with box cutters. It's exactly it. People get comfortable and then they get clumsy.
Went too deep. Went
It's
too deep
true.
on one
You get
spot.
more
That's okay.
cuts out from my knife. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
I
Hey,
can't hear
I got
you either.
sushi. Hang on. Sushi cam.
Who thought he was going to do something with his wife? I'm just saying. Things are sharp. Well, they're spinning it, you know, a trim router, you're spinning what is it, 4,000 RPM? A lot.
Probably more than that. 10,000, right?
I just got a call from Taos County, Missouri. I know it's not the doctor's office because it's late at night. Sound tactics have never said before. I am too deep. He said that's all I've got, but he's never said it's in too deep. It's a strong respect for using the look. Any power tool that you're using, you should use with a lot of respect. You should treat them as though they are going to hurt you because everything that they do can hurt you. You're the softest thing in your shop. 6 stitches in
Especially if
that
you're a
leg.
Makita guy. If you're a Makita guy, you're the softest thing around.
Unless there's another Makita guy. For
Then it's
some
a
reason,
battle.
I keep getting a call from it's Cass County, which I know what it is. It's the jail. It's my son trying to reach out to me, so he must have been arrested again, and he's trying to get in touch with me again to bail him out, which isn't going to happen again. Just throwing that out there.
Nice.
Thank you, Apache. Yeah, I don't know how much they are. You guys are so funny. Thanks, Jonathan. I'm just saying it. Like every single power tool, or almost every single power tool, can cut through wood, cut through metal, cut into those materials. They are a lot harder than you. Your bones are not as hard as steel. Think about that when you're using them and treat them with the healthy respect that they deserve. Mortise the door hinge in a vertical position. He at least marked out. So I've never seen anyone do it at that angle. I've
Me
always
either.
seen
I've
people
never
set
done
the
it this
door up.
angle.
I've
But
always
you know
seen
what?
people set the door up. We always use the jig because that is the smarter thing to do. But his cuts look fairly clean. He's not too far into it, so I'll give him the respect that he deserves on this one.
Um, yeah,
Looks a little deep. That's about it.
that one's a little deep, but what?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I live right next to the Cass County Jail. Oh, Levi, go bail out my son or go say hi to him.
I will have you know, my wife said that I usually approach a little deep.
Uh, yeah, you must go in nose first.
Nose first.
Yeah, swing it again. That's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do.
You got a
Let's
razor knife.
see.
You got a razor knife in there?
I do. As a matter of fact, I just had one. Um,
Did you find one?
yeah, it's right there.
Uh,
I don't even have to look for it. I know where it is because I put it back.
right here. Thanks.
He's a known liar. Look. Maybe she's just shallow.
Damn.
I noticed that Wilma didn't give us any advice on how to do this.
No, he
Since
saw
he
the
told us
router
he
and
was gonna
realized
know.
he had no idea.
Ain't it funny? Sorry if you say that about your wife, but it was too good to pass up.
Hey, dude, I've been on the construction site. That's not the worst thing that I've ever heard, nor will it be the
Oh, that's
last.
not the worst thing I've said to you today.
Thanks. The ginger is good.
Congratulations to the Buffalo Bills, and I think the Commanders won earlier today. So, oh no, that was the Eagles, the Chiefs, and Bills next week in Arrowhead, and then
Ready
it's
to help me?
Eagles and Commanders in Philly next week. So, it's gonna be nice. Willer
It's
up,
gonna
okay.
be.
Change your name apparently.
Oh, I just broke my sign. Oh well.
15,000 RPMs. I used to be Black Hawk mechanic. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Well, thanks for your service, Willer. Well, it was a dude called William, not Willer, but William. Till I spent some time in Europe when I used the name Willem.
Where
Uh,
is the? There we go.
Hi, Angela.
He says hi. Here you go. All right. I
The,
don't have any holes
the
for
man
this
of
one,
the
so you
house
got
has
to.
decided to help. The boss.
Oh,
She really runs this show. He just talks, but she
she
runs the
does. She
show.
was like, it's upside down, stupid.
I just hope that you trim the right side.
That'd be funny.
It would be even more funny.
That's actually why I rehung it and then screwed it completely in and then stenciled it. So that can't happen. But I'm sure somebody has done that. That's funny.
I'm sure they have.
No.
You know,
See
the
how your
funny thing
screw
is,
is not centered in the hole?
stuff like that happens on a lot of job sites, not on every job site, but on a lot of job sites, because guys get in a hurry and they're just not paying attention. I can't tell you how many mistakes I've made where I said, I wasn't paying attention.
Screwed in.
Every time I
Easy
see
more.
an MDF
Come on,
door,
I'm dying.
sure it's going to
Oh,
be pulled from the
okay. Put
hinges.
another one right there.
It's slanted.
I see that.
And I don't have
Same.
one. She handed me one.
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
There's one there by my knee. And one right there in the threshold. Screw that in right there. Right there. Easy. Nice, even pressure on the
Wheeler.
trigger. Okay. Get this one now.
Wheel her up, like fill her up. I got you.
You said on the threshold there was
Put that in.
the top one.
Middle one.
Up.
Doesn't matter. Put me. No, it doesn't matter. Hang on.
Is
Stop.
the door
Stop.
locked?
I'm not
Yes,
doing
yes, it
anything.
is.
Go. Go.
See, the difference here is we watch
Perfect.
this sparingly for entertainment, which solely
Thanks.
exists in the premise, but we don't have to live with it.
Now, if I got to cut this door again, we're cutting the strike side, guys.
She is absolutely
What are you looking
the champ of that household right there.
Screws. I lost.
I think everyone said, please have a professional do me at least once or twice. And if you're not willing to pay for it, you're not. Yeah, after the first screw. Yeah, yeah. Do it, put mine around the outside. Look, the funny thing is, the man knows what he's doing. He could have just made his own door. It's stiles and rails. What you do is you flip. So your stiles, which are the cross pieces, just to make it easy for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Your
Nice.
stiles are cross pieces, and what you do is you
What is it hitting right now?
over so that the bow is always aimed at in a different direction or the opposite direction to the one next to it. You do 3 across top, 3 across the bottom. You put your stiles in, or you put your rails in. Those are the long pieces that go along the side.
It's the top. I can't hear you.
You cut a dado all the way through your rails. You put your
top of the door heads.
mortise or a tenon. You put your tenon joint in your stile. You mash those together. You put rails in the center.
Nice.
So each third of the door is supported, and then you got it. And then you can put in your accessory pieces. You can put plywood in the middle, whatever you want. You could double it up on each side, but I just told you how to build a door.
Oh, this is actually not bad, dude. That is
He's
not
so
bad.
going to walk through that door and break it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you're right, exactly. You see that? She just tried to get me.
Well, the problem is his nose.
I was about to walk forward and you had the door shut. I need a warning door 4 inches in front of door. Warning, watch out for the door. Need like a slow down dumbass sign.
The gap at the top is good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Is good.
It's not bad.
And the gap at the how's the gap on the open side?
Sushi, please. The gap on the open side is just like the door, or the frame. The frame is not. The frame curves in a weird way. She likes that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of something else.
Well, the good thing is
yeah.
you didn't have a striker, so you can just take a piece of trim.
We're gonna make it right now.
Along that, you can just take a piece of trim and put alongside there, and that'll hide that gap on that door.
We're gonna make it right now.
It looked good from back here. No binding would have heard it. Yeah, the gap looked great. I mean, he's got his gaps right.
We're gonna make it.
All right.
A little
We
big, but
have been going for like almost 2 hours now. Right?
yeah.
Time is it?
I've
It's
learned to take my
9:06. I got to
time on
find out why my
DIY.
son got arrested this time.
Okay. Oh, this is too short. All right.
Chisel a strike.
I was like, perfect.
I don't think that's gonna make it. No.
No, so you can see how unleveled when you put a piece of wood up next
Wait,
to it.
yeah.
Do I have a what?
I was gonna say, so do you have a piece of wood that can fit in there?
Yeah. Yeah, I've
All
got
right.
one. But you should end your life. I might start mine. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean,
You want to chisel a strike in the drywall? Just put some freaking hardware like right in the drywall. That'd be classy. We could.
wow.
We could. I had to take my desk apart.
You need some rubber on that corner where the mosquito is. Took him
Yeah,
less
you
time
can
to
see
hang door than
you can
put the
see the
paper
gap
on.
here, right? Because
Oh, it's not bad.
no, it's not terrible at all, man. It's not bad at all. It's
And
well, we
once you
used a
put
router.
once you put your trim strips in,
Mm-hmm.
so that the door can't go
See the
too
back
far
side of the
in.
route? The route's not
Yeah.
bad.
So if you just put a trim strip in on the back side of that door to
Yeah.
kind of work as a stop.
Oh no, it's done, man. This isn't bad. This could have went a lot worse. The fact is, look, here's the fact of the matter is, we're not faking it, right?
Yeah.
I'm an electrician, but once you get to know tools so much and you've got the experience, you can kind of wing anything and figure it out. You know, that's the joy of this tool channel. You know, is that he's empowering you guys and showing you guys every once in a while. And when you run across something you think you might not know, oh man, I watched somebody do this, or even on your channel, you know, you do DIY every once in a while, and hey, when he ran into this, he did that. Did it take 2 hours to do it? Yeah, but he did it. You know, all
We'll
in
just
all,
say,
man, it's not too bad.
yeah. I will just say, in general, when I do the projects around my house, like I hung a door, and I hung a door where there was a 2-inch difference between the top and the bottom,
Yeah,
but I could not buy a door that would have fit. I would have had to end up having to make one, and at the time and money. Those are the two things that are most important to most people.
cool.
I was running short on both. So it took me probably half hour to fit a door that was 2-inch difference for the top and the bottom.
Are you gonna get demonetized, sir?
Probably. You should not finger the hole like that.
Yes.
Glory Hole said, "How is he? Hey, what's up, Howie? You just now getting here?" Yeah.
Before kids or after kids?
This is after kids for sure.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, this is before kids.
Oh, dear Jesus. I'll say this: once you saw a kid come out of there,
This is after
there's
kids.
no way you feel adequate.
Did
All
I hit
right,
her in the
guys,
forehead?
it's off the rails now. We got to go. Yeah, we got to end it. We got to go.
We might go live and finish this thing up. I don't know. Here's the deal. If I don't put a stopper on it, dude, I'm going to destroy the door. Like if you think that you're saving whatever you're trying to save and not putting a stopper on a door from hyperextending, you ain't saving any time. I need to put a stopper on that door tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take it easy. We're out of here. We'll do this next Sunday at 7:00. Probably not before then. At least not for me. He goes live almost every single day on his channel. I do not. So Take it easy. We'll see you guys next time. And for all you Makita guys out there, don't forget, blow them like you know them.
Absolutely.
Take it easy,
We'll see you
guys.
guys. See ya.